Are you gonna be alright until the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead.
Fair enough.
Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
Tell me more about this syndrome.
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
That's too bad.
Then don't live on Kaji, or use breathers.
Drell have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
That is interesting that they have such a very close relationship with the Hanar.
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
Well, I'm worried about you personally, not just your performance, Thane.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Hanar are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with them on Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, goddess of motherhood and protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, goddess of oceans and the afterlife.
That's really cool.
Oceans and afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
That's really fascinating and very deep. Very, very deep. I'm extremely fascinated.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Right.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see what they've got.
Modular probe. Yes. Normandy exploration upgrade. Normandy gains plus 100% probe capacity and additional probes. Heck yes. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed. Exactly what I needed. Probe booster.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Another topic?
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
I guess not.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
Alright, see you, Thane. I'm hoping the life support system is a good area for you. Kasumi.
Hey, got a minute?
Always for you, Kasumi. Always.
One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
I think you've got you don't have anything new to tell me, do you?
I have to say, that Jacob
I agree. I agree.
seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania.
Maybe I'll put you both in the same squad at some point. How would you like that, Kasumi?
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit.
I'm sure that's been done.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Alright, I hope you have something new to talk about, Kasumi. It's okay. Either way, I still love you.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Camp. Might be the collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Not New Canton. Samara?
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
There were only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate.
Wow.
It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Wow. I mean, Clive's not gonna say that. That seems really insensitive.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Interesting.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore.
Right.
Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
I like that.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Interesting.
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
He's not gonna keep asking about it. Because he doesn't want to make her think that he's interested, because he's not. He's just curious.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered.
Really?
If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
It's really interesting how humans seem so different from the other species in terms of behavior. You know, I guess human nature, is it really that unique? Is human nature really that unique from other species? I guess I don't have anything else.
I should go.
Really interesting stuff, Samara. Thank you.
I'm glad we spoke.
Me too. Alright. Garrus, I swear to the Maker, if you are still calibrating that stupid gun, I'm gonna start tossing my lunch.
Shepard, Need me for something?
I'm gonna flip a table.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for
Oh.
a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
That's it.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I need to
I'll be
find
here
a
if you need
table.
me.
I need to flip a table. There isn't a table that I can flip at this moment, but I'm going to. Alright. Miranda.
If we have time, I'd like to go to Ilium and relocate my sister's family.
We'll do it. We'll do it, Miranda.
I'll
We'll
let you
do
know,
it.
Miranda.
Of course, Commander.
We've got priorities. We've got to recruit everybody first. You understand. Priorities. If the galaxy falls, then it won't matter if we save your sister or not. So,
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck.
That's all for now.
Logging
Hello,
you out,
Zaid.
Shepard.
This mission takes me back.
does it really?
I used to do a little scorched earth work here and there. Then the Batarians started muscling in. No one's as good with terror tactics as they are. I mean, the Krogans will come at you, break your face, kill your family. But the Batarians, they'll turn your planet into a glass parking lot without a second thought.
Glass parking lot? What? Okay.
Trying to remember, what was his name? Solarian infiltration specialist. 100-story man. Guy could disable a station security with a few taps on an Omni tool. He went to work with Eclipse a few years back. Had to kill him for a job. Your Mordant Solus kind of reminds me of him.
Really?
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Alright, Zaid. Zaid's cool. He's cool. Let's go to the port cargo and talk to Grunt.
Shepard,
Grunt.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
humans talk too much.
Alright.
That's all for now.
Shepard,
Grunt. I have nothing new for me. That's fine. Jack's probably still in her hidey hole. Still in her hidey hole. I'd rather talk to Ken and Gabby. Ken and Gabby.
I've got green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
Oh, Ken.
You're such a dog.
Ken. Oh my goodness, Kenny. Down in the depths of the hidey hole. Hello, Jack.
I need to get to Pragia, Shepard. Soon.
Okay.
I'll think about that. Meanwhile, I have to go.
Yep.
Yep, Jack, you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait. We'll get to Pragia. I'm sure it's important to you, but there's some things that are a little bit more time sensitive. So we'll get to the Pragia thing. We'll get to it. Let's get to the captain's cabin. Private terminal. Kaden! Private terminal. Unread messages. I'm still alive. Detective Anaya. Oh, good. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet around here, and my superiors have backed off, too. No idea if the two are related, but hopefully the next time I meet a Justicar, I can give her the respect she deserves. I still can't believe you worked a case with one of them. You're a lucky man. If I find any more data on her target, I'll pass it along. Thanks, Detective Anaya. Ilium Law Enforcement. I hope she tells me that whether or not she was able to capture that, you know, murderer person that tricked us. Ugh. Let's customize our gear, because we're going to go after Tally. And I want to make sure that... Let's see. Oh gosh, Kestrel helmet. Since we're going after Tally, I'm gonna want to I wanna like try to dress up as her a little bit, just for her. So let's go with this one, the N7 breather helmet, just to look a little bit more like a Aquarian. And what do we want to do? What do we want to do? Just capacitor. Let's go with Let's go with the vest. Kestrel shoulder pieces are fine. I don't think we got a new shoulder piece, right? Yeah. We'll go with these. We can get rid of the lights for now. Ammo pack. Sure, we'll go back to the ammo pack. Ammo capacity by 10%. Life support webbing. Simulator conduits. Life support webbing. Kestrel power pack. That's fine. Material, tint. She's kind of bluish purple. Kind of like that, actually. That one's actually kind of cool color. I like that color. I feel like this one's the closest. That's the closest to her. Pattern. Pattern color. Ooh. Tally has sort of like a yellowish sand-like. It's kind of sand-like. That one looks cool too, actually. That one's sort of... I like that one. It's more of a muted... Let's go with that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah, let's go with that. Sweet. Give it a little bit of a poppy color. The yellow gives it, the goldish looks a bit of poppy color. Alright. We're ready to go find Talizora. Okay, so now that we have gotten the two people from Ilium, we're not done with Ilium. We still have a few things to do with Ilium, but I am going to buy more fuel because we got the fuel upgrade. I'm gonna buy some more probes because that's how we roll. Oh yeah. And we are going to finally recruit the last dossier that we have available to us. We are going to help Jack save crashing ship. Omega, help Jacob, recruit Tally in the far rim. Wow, that's really, really far. We're going all out to get Tally. Haystrom. Okay. Well, before we go to... Ooh, that sun over there. Wow. Dolan. Gotha. A dwarf planet, Gotha has a pressure cooker atmosphere that brings its surface temperatures to a scorching level. Carbon dioxide and ethane are plentiful in the planet's hazy atmosphere. There has been some speculation in the mining community about whether all of the precious metals were mined by the Quarians before they fled the system some 3 centuries ago. Rumors abound that anyone who could brave the Geth in the system could find loads of naturally occurring diamond on Gotha, but this is likely just a starship legend. Travel advisory: Gotha is in Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital period 1.5 AU. Orbital distance 1.5 AU. Orbital period 1.8 Earth years. Radius 1056 kilometers. Day length 66.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 99.64 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 590 Celsius. And surface gravity 0.1 G. This place is rich.
Launching probe.
With planets that are that close to an old sun, with a sun as old as that, I would think it would be rich in minerals, especially if the only people that's been frequenting here are Geth. There would be very much opportunities for people to mine for
Probe
minerals
away.
otherwise. So we are going to take advantage of this. Are we now? Aren't we now? Come on. That's good enough. Borderline,
away.
but good enough. Spent so much time on it, I might as well get benefit from it. I'm telling you, the galaxy has so much palladium. So much of the palladium. And this planet is still rich. Come on, where are the other peaks? There we go.
Probe away.
There's another one.
Probe away.
It's palladium though, which we have plenty of. More
Probe
palladium. Ooh, I see an element 0. Yes, element 0. The rarity that is element 0. Ooh. Just get that right there.
Launching probe.
Nice. That had a little bit of element 0 in there too. Oh, wait, I thought I saw some more element 0. Nah, it's not that significant.
Launching probe.
I'll accept that. Wow, this planet's still super rich. Still's got a lot going on, apparently. It's not particularly high, though.
Launching probe.
Moderate now. Ooh, yep, right there.
Launching probe.
Poor. We went from moderate to poor really
Probe
quickly.
launched.
Ooh, yes, yes. That's pretty decent
Launching
almost
probe.
across the board. Depleted. Alright. Good job, everybody. We have Dolan's planet of Charoam. Once a starship refueling station for the Quarians, Charoam has expanded under Geth rule. Thousands of orbital platforms surround the planet and it has many moons, refining helium to helium-3. A vast Geth fleet comes and goes between Charoam and Haestrom, preventing all but the most stealthy of spy drones from discovering any information about it. Current estimates place the Geth fleet numbers between 5,000 and 10,000 ships, with unknown levels of armament. Travel advisory. Most intelligence estimates state that approaching Charoam is tantamount to suicide. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Population 250,000 to 500,000 platforms. Colony occupied 1895 CE. Largest station Hell's Hive, Dina Station. Orbital distance 2.9 AU. Orbital period 4.9 Earth years. Radius 54,532 kilometers and day length 11.3 Earth hours. Wow, so this place is filled to the brim with Geth.
Probe away.
And somehow we're able to probe for stuff without them really noticing or attacking us.
Probe away.
I guess they don't care if we're getting their materials, minerals. It's not really all
Launching
that
probe.
pressing for them. Come on.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
That's good enough.
Probe launched.
Come on. I thought I saw something. I think it's only palladium though, which I don't really care as much about. Meh. Ooh, this one I care about though.
Probe away.
Platinum. Depleted. Okay. Alright, now we're ready to go find Talizora. Haestrom, recruit Tally. Formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's parent star. Dolan appeared to be unstable, with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haestrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space station ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communicators near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haestrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all of their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Travel advisory. Haestrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Orbital distance 6.3 AU, orbital period 15.8 Earth years, radius 6,721 kilometers, day length 18.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 44 Celsius, and surface gravity 1.2 G. Okie dokie. So for this one, we're going to still take our 2 newest members. We are going to take... we're going to take Thane and Samara. Nice. Actually, Thane first, then Samara. Samara. Okay, Clive. Shockwave, pull, singularity, throw, warp. Shockwave. Warp is so useful. Warp is good for so many things. I use warp so often that it makes sense for me to focus on warp just because of the sheer usefulness of it. It's my bread and butter ability. Alright, we're going to give you some warp. Increases Thane's combat skills, weapon damage, and health. Health, weapon damage, warp, throw. Yeah. Since I'm focusing so much on warp, I'm gonna have him focus on throw. Heavy throw. Fling an enemy with unparalleled momentum on smashing against walls with hurricane force. Recharge time 9 seconds. Force 1200 newtons. Throw field. Your mastery of biotic throws allows you to hurl multiple targets into the air simultaneously. Ooh, recharge time 9 seconds. Force 9 newtons. Impact radius 3 meters. So, what do I want to do? Since most of Thane's abilities are single target, I mean he's an assassin, so he's used to hitting with single targets. Having an ability that affects multiple targets, I think, would complement his powers well. So I'm going to throw field for him. And let's go ahead and increase his Drell Assassin and his health and weapon damage. Why not? Samara, you're still good. Throw, pull. Recharge time, recharge duration. We'll give you a pull. Shepherd. I mean, the particle beam is just it's just awesome. It's hard for me to part with it, really. The Viper sniper rifle, that's the new one that we got, so let's give that to Thane.